Good morning, everyone. Let's get this bread. Yeah, we're here. We're live. And we're doing the thing. Mom, good morning. Good morning. Hold up. Let's see. Just take that. There we go. Cam, good morning. Leo, good morning. Uh, yeah. Yeah, good morning, family. My life be like, good morning. The Victory Mass, Grand Rising. Hey, yeah, let's get this bread. Casey, good morning. And good morning. All right, so we got some data this morning, and already able to find a decent trend line on the Qs and on the SPY. So I'll probably try to rock with this if it doesn't move too fast. Actually, yeah, we'll have to see. We'll take a look. D Scurv, good morning. You said number 3. Yeah, shout out. Hey, shout out to the 5 people that have smashed like already. Yeah, so this morning we got some, I think, was it CPI? Hold up. Yeah, we got CPI this morning, came below expectations. So we're moving on up a little bit. Tay, good morning. Good morning. Oh yeah, just to update y'all. So I took a L on that trade yesterday after like pretty much right after we got off, but it had broke the trend line. So then I hopped in and like rode it up. And like if I would have just I don't know, if I would have only taken that trade going up, yo, we would have been done, would have done it. But I ended up like just barely in the green yesterday. So all right, hold up. We got 10 minutes. It looks like it's trying to test this trend line right now. Here, let's see. Well, at least it does on the SPY. I mean, the Qs doesn't quite look like that. Yeah, so they are not the same. But the Qs could definitely like kind of consolidate here. George, good morning. Kareem, good morning. That's part of it. Yeah, it is. It is what it is. All right, so you said QQQ above the 200 EMA on the 5? Yeah, it's above. It's way above on the 5. Let's go up to like a 15. Where's way above on the 15? Let's check the 30. Way above on the 30. Way above on the 1 hour. Way above on the 4 hour. Daily. On all these higher time frames, it's lives it like lives above it, but yeah, it's above on like all the time frames. So yeah, we're looking good and bullish. All right, SPY still like riding that trend as well too. Honestly, this SPY looks like it's this trend line. Yo, it looks like it's holding up pretty solid. Like this might provide for a pretty good quick short. I might be able to get the rest of my 10% with it. Let's see. Evan or Levi, good morning. I'm feeling good. How about you, man? Frank, top of the morning, top of the morning. On the day. Okay, I see you, D Scurf. Can I see the Palantir chart? So it's right here, on the right. So it's a little messy. What I had, like I was drawing different trend lines just to see like, oh, maybe it's following this one or maybe it's following this one. But I would say it's still holding above the original one I had. So Palantir is doing all right. Dang. Okay, so it's getting hot in Texas because now all these bugs, like just like every 30 minutes or so, some large bug just comes and like knocks on my window and just like starts chilling there now. Definitely gotta keep the essential oils on deck. Keep the bugs kind of, let them do their thing, but like let them do their thing away from me. Frank, Grand Rising, top of the morning. Uh, Here, let me switch to live chat because all over the place. Derek, good morning. Waleska, buenos dias. Right now I'm watching the trend on the SPY, watching the trend on the Qs. Um, right now I probably would watch, like what I'm looking at is maybe a quick short to the downside. Like if I want to try to do something quick, but we'll kind of have to see. Like I might try to go for that. We'll see. Let's see. Or maybe I wait for the downside move and then try to go for upside, but we'll go with the flow. Can I see the Palantir chart? Elegant boom. Hey, top of the morning. Mass 3DRC, top of the morning. Oh, the Nats. Yeah, there was low key. There was one Nat yesterday. I got it, but it's nah, yeah, I'm not a fan of these Nats because it's like nah, it'll just be one that'll just like randomly fly in. I'm like nah. So what I do is like I'll have to like get the dehumidifier. I feel like they like more humid areas, so it's like I dehumidify. Oh, looks like we might be trying to break this trend line already, or maybe we'll watch the EMA. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the Nats. Okay, so Derek, so I exited the SPY put like almost right after the stream ended yesterday, and then I grabbed a SPY call. So like here, let me see. I kind of got rid of the chart from yesterday, but I had it on there. So I believe yesterday had the put. Wait, when is this? No, that's okay. So this was the put yesterday, and then we had like this decent run up. So pretty much like we probably broke the trend right in here. And like as soon as I sold out, like legit the next minute I grabbed a call because there was a trend, and it offset my losses. And then I made about yesterday I was in the green like $2 on that little challenge account. Isaac, hey, good morning, Isaac. Christine, good morning. All right, let me go back down on the SPY. It's already kind of. We'll see if it decides to go for it. Randy, good morning. Honestly, I don't think I should go for it right at open. We're probably just gonna chill, cause it likes to move fast at open. It's hard to communicate and like follow that. It's like you could get like a really quick wick that pushes down here and then comes back, or like pushes down to like here and then decides to take off. So I'm like, yo, unless it's at resistance or at support, probably just chill for now. Watching SPY on the way down. Okay. I feel like that's probably going to be the first move it makes. It's just I'm not trying to. I don't think I'm trying to hop in on that first move. 'Cause you gotta get in with the quickness sometimes. DGZ, good morning. Bello Bank, good morning. I love alliterations. Charles Counts. Oh, that's another. That's two in a row. Bello Bank, Charles Counts. Oh, put in a week SoFi, hoping it works. So I mean, it doesn't look like SoFi has anything to slap it down until about like 14.50, 14 or like almost $15. All right, so we got 2 minutes till market open. MCents has arrived in the chat. 25th. Hey, appreciate you, family. Good or bad? I'm driving. It's foggy in Chicago. Okay. That's be safe on the roads, man. We gotta implement that focus, especially in that fog. All right, so Lucky J, what we got for you today? Always with the trophies, Lucky J providing the wins. Dorothy, good morning. I would love to see the SPY come back down, fill that gap. I would like to see that too. I needed to break below 180 for me today. I'm gonna say the SPY is probably going to be my focus for today. I think that's been my thing. United Healthcare dropped crazy. CEO stepped down. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably because he doesn't want. Yeah, ever since that Luigi thing. Here, let's see. Yeesh. Yeesh. Wow. That's a decent drop. That's like 11%. Is it an overreaction? I don't know enough to know. Let's see. Oh, that is nasty selling. Like even on the 4 hour. It's been selling nasty since its earnings on market. Oh wait, market's about to open in T minus like 5 seconds. It's almost like it has a trend. Hold up. Like a solid trend going down. Oh no, it's almost, I think it's broken below that. All right, we'll get back to that a little bit later. Let's see, the market's open. See how the Q's and the SPY moves. So the SPY's below my trend line, still above the EMA. Milky Faye, good morning. Evil Knievel, good morning. SoFi to the moon. I have 4 calls looking. Hey, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, you just reminded me. I wanted to see how Honest is doing too. Oh, it's still not doing much. Okay, SPY is pulling back below that EMA. Okay. All right, looks like Palantir is not going to break down like that. But yeah, SPY is pulling back. The Qs is pulling back. This, like, you catch a SPY got this complete candle, but if the Qs get this, actually the SPY, it depends. But it's like, it looks like we got the potential for a good like short to start the day. Good little short right here. First level I watch on the SPY would probably be about 580, 250. First level I watch on the Qs didn't confirm, but if they confirm, first level I'd watch be like 507.80 or 507.90. Dizzle, good morning. Hold up, my phone kind of going off. What's going on? Okay. Oh, it said okay. Palantir's pushing. SoFi's pushing. Okay. Yo, Palantir just. Yo, that was like. Yo, Palantir just ripped, like just out of nowhere. Yeah, Palantir got that morning rip. All right, we're pushing up. We're pushing up right now on seemingly everything. SoFi did his little push too. Here, we'll hone in on those two. Here, let me add UNH to the list just so I can probably look at that a bit later, but yeah, I don't think it's going to be able to catch my focus right. SPY's still trying to go down, so looks like we got some divergence. Oh, that's probably being led by UNH. Actually, hold up. Okay, yeah, that's probably what's going on. We got UNH pulling the SPY down, but we got the Qs, all the good stocks of the Qs trying to fight. Hey, it's a battle. The SPY's trying to hold up though, but UNH, yo, homie is strong. James, good morning from the dirty South. Okay, Palantir jump. Yeah, yeah, they are jumping back in here. Let's go back to a 4 hour on Palantir. Yeah, they're still respecting the trend line too. Um, yeah, SPY's trying to hold up. The Q's pushing. They're almost like headed towards their pre-market. No gap to fill. So there is a gap from yesterday, like the one over the weekend on SPY. The gap to fill is like 565, so it'll probably get filled at some point, which is something like today. I would say support on the day. Like if we break below 580, next level is like 578, 550 or 577. Then below that, there's a good chance we'll probably make some sort of move towards that. So we'll have to see. Yeah, but right now we're trying to fight. The Qs are pushing up. UNH is still trying to pull the SPY down. All right. Oh, you said supply zone. No. Well, actually, there probably is a supply zone if you really really go back. But it's like the ranges are nasty. I would say the next like large supply zone, or actually it's kind of tough. I probably have to go up to the weekly to call like a good supply zone. Honestly, I would say the next place you see a good supply zone is going to be like pretty much right there at all time highs. Like starting at 597 up to like 610. So right now we're in an uptrend. So I would just right now just look to kind of follow the trends. Lately, I found the trend lines to be a little bit more helpful than supply and demand or at least on the lower time frames. Okay, Pony is going strong. Here we can swap Honest out for Pony. It looks like it's selling pretty strong. Here, let me go up to like a 1 hour on Pony. Oh yeah, it look like they're coming to fill their gap. Morning, how do you feel about June 13th $15 put for SoFi? I would probably feel better after it was in a supply zone. Right now, I wouldn't challenge it too much. All right, so we got the SPY trying to push up some more. We got the Qs potentially about to. This might be a sweep of liquidity. All right, so here I'm looking at the Qs, and I'm seeing this might be we might get a potential rejection. So I'm just gonna like start like perusing and like looking to see if there are any decent like looking puts. Let's see. Let's go for see how much they're going for. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens there, but let's see. Chase, good morning. Elegant Boom, good morning. Hey, top of the morning, Henry. Oh, Hood's going for it too. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we're up here in this overbought territory here. I'm gonna have to what I need to look here. We're not overbought on that. Let's go to the 4 hour on Hood. Yeah, we're in overbought territory. We're doing this again. I want to see the cues on a 4 hour too. Okay. Yeah, I want to see like how long the cues tries to like chill up here. I feel like might have a good short today. Yeah, like we might have a good short on our way potentially. It's either gonna break out here or maybe consolidate. If it consolidates and then it ends up below this trend line, I'm gonna take it short. And there's like a lot of meat on the bone there. So let me look at kind of the Greeks and real quick for what I'm looking at. Okay. Hey, it's trying to. Hey, it's still pushing up right now. Still pushing up. Still pushing. All right. Lunar FSLR. Hey, we might have to come to those a little later. All right, we can actually. Oh yeah, that thing going crazy. Yeah, we got over everything. A lot of stuff in overbought territory. Let's see. What is FSLR? Oh my goodness. First solar. Wow. Wow. I'm a back away from that one. But yeah, that one was going crazy. Yeah, it's like my heart is saying like we're gonna pull back today, but I'm watching the cues pretty close today. Got my eyes on the cues. What's going on with Apple and Tesla? I had okay, Apple's chilling. Like Apple, we got to pull back. Let's see, Tesla's kind of chilling too, kind of pulled back, still in the range. Hey, Joey B, top of the morning. Jason, good morning. Elegant Boom just got a 102 put on Palantir. Hey, I think it's a good area for it. Looks like you got a couple weeks time. It sounds like a solid like a solid one to grab in my opinion. Let's see. Is SoFi filling that gap? What gap? Let's see. Like the one to the downside? Could be headed there. Let's see where is SoFi? Don't make me type it in. There we go. There we go. It'd be nice if SoFi came to fill that gap. All right, the Q's still trying. Still trying. On QQQ, are you? Right now, I'm on a lower time frame, but I did look at the 4 hour. So the 4 hour looks immensely bullish, but it's also overbought. So it's like it can be overbought on this one, or since it's overbought here, uh, it's like things will happen on the lower time frames first before they start happening on the higher time frame. So sometimes like in these extreme situations, if you're able to catch something on a lower time frame, if you are going to get a reversal, it's gonna start on the 5 minute, then it's gonna be apparent on the 10, then the 15, then the 30, then the 1 hour, then the 4 hours. So it's like right now I'm just trying to get 10%. I'm trying to find the best way to do said thing. But yeah, I'm really really leaning towards this kind of being the spot. Let's see. Let me check the. Let me. Greeks. Okay, this is for now it's looking like might be liquidity, might not. Yeah, let's jump up to a 15 real quick. Yeah, right now it looks like liquidity. Still want to see how the candle looks, cause this candle on the 15 still looks like it's gonna go pretty bullish. Hey, shout out to the less than or about 30% of you that have smashed the like button. We got 123 people on, 38 likes. So, yo, shout out to y'all choosing to be the select few who comes through and smashes the like. All right, James, Matt, what do you think about? I don't even know what CNSP is. We'll have to take a look. It's a pharmaceutical. This honestly, I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to pharmaceuticals. It looks like it's catching some volume today, but I'm not going to be able to give you like solid analysis on this. It's like I can tell you where the resistances are, but like you got some resistance at about $3. Next level that it probably needs to take out on the high wise is going to need to be like 353. But yeah, beyond like looking at like next kind of levels and stuff, I'm not going to really be able to say much. We have here hood. Oh, right, wrong spot. All right, so once again we're up here chilling. We're still moving on the 5. Haven't really got any confirmation on the Qs yet, but we're still like above this level. As of right now, it is not just liquidity. So this could potentially be the start of like it could push more. But I'm personally doubtful of it pushing more. But so I'll probably want to look at this on a 15. The SPY might be able to catch up and come for its high for this morning. Over here at 585. Maybe it's given the opportunity to do that. I think SoFi can come up to around 14, 15. That would be a that's pretty. Yeah, I would say that's pretty close to it. Hey, top of the morning, Cassius. What trades do you have going? At the moment, nothing. But now that I'm looking at it, if you're in the Discord, you saw the call I got in yesterday. That call is it's doing what it needed to do. It would have been, looks like it would have been okay for me to swing, but I was like, yo, I'm not trying to swing anything. Oh, okay. We got the like button activated. Okay, I feel y'all. Appreciate y'all, family. Feels like tariff deals are getting priced in. Yeah, I feel like it is, but it's like I also feel like, yo, it's one thing that it's like just takes one thing to slap us down pretty hard. Nvidia wasn't. I think Nvidia is like It's coming in the earnings. Let's see. Yeah, video. Dang. Hold up. Did I? My alert had to have gone off on this. Yeah, they went for it right away. So Nvidia is something I wouldn't even like try to go against. When are their earnings? Why don't I see their earnings dates? Oh, there we go. May 28th. So we got about 2 weeks till Nvidia earnings. Yeah, Nvidia's going wild. We can see if we can look at it and see like, hold on, wrong. We can look at it and see if like, see when it wants to give like any signs of slowing or reversals. But as of right now, it's like, nah, it's like, nah, homie, we're running right now. Yeah, videos. It's all go. You said what's the Discord? It's the first link down below in the description. It's the one that says Patreon. Patreon. D-Scurv, I agree. If as long as things like if we don't get any news that like says otherwise, it's like they're gonna like do good on their earnings for sure. It's like the only thing I hesitate with is just like making that early move. But also you can get paid off pretty well for the early move too, because it could if they don't say anything else about these trade deals, then things will just keep running, and it's like Nvidia will move pretty good into its earnings. All right, so we still got 10 minutes on this candle. Let's see. Trump in the Middle East. No telling what's going to happen. I mean, hopefully, he's dealing with that ceasefire thing, right? I feel like that shouldn't hurt us in any way. Like, I don't. Well, actually, I was about to say what goes on in Pakistan and India shouldn't like deal with us, but or like hurt us. But yeah, I know that people have been trying to like move their manufacturing and stuff to India, so that's probably part of the reason why he's like, yo, we need y'all to chill out. I'm in the SQQQ put from yesterday in the green. I mean, if you're in the green, hey, there's nothing to think about. It's like, yo, just let it ride. You got that stop loss in, like move it up as it goes. All right, the Q's is hey, it's still pushing, still pushing. All right, so we might get our little confirmation. Okay. I'm running to that. Yeah, hymns like in current conditions provide for hymns to like run and chase his highs. Let's see. Do you think SoFi is going to keep moving higher? On the day, there's no telling, but if things stay like this, it'll continue to push. I've never been good at like day trading SoFi. It kind of moves how it wants. Like SoFi is one I have to trade on the 4 hour. It's like it doesn't necessarily move fast enough for the for that. Turning how often are the zooms? I need to change that because it's like the yeah. I'm gonna go change that right now because you're like the second person that asked that. I'm gonna be real. We don't really do the zooms. It's like we can. It's like I was cool with like zooms like once a week or like once a month, but it's like the timing. It's like when I would do them, no one like ever showed up, or it's like we have like a couple people, but there were like no real questions or anything. So there, it's like we can still have zooms, but I don't want it to be like that. I don't want people to come in looking for them. Does it still even? Where do we see Zoom? I don't even see Zoom on here. Oh, okay. I see it. Okay. No, yeah, we can still leave the Zoom calls. No, yeah, we can still leave that there. But yeah, we were doing the Zooms on Wednesdays. It's just there just needs to be like somebody just needs to ask for it, and then we can do it in the evenings. Let's see. All right, so yeah, the queue is running. Very much like Nvidia. I'm gonna let it do its thing. I got my eyes on the spy again. The spy is still going towards its thing, towards its high. UNH contracts are. Oh yeah, I wouldn't even mess with the contracts on UNH without getting like a bunch of time and being like extra far out of the money. But I would need to do some research before delving in any of that. All right, will Google ever recover? So yeah, Google will recover. Google, in my opinion, is a very good buy right now. Yeah, Google will recover. They're doing a lot to try to hurt Google with these lawsuits and stuff, but nah, Google is going to recover. Yeah, rub them hands, Cassius. All right, good morning. What does it mean when you're trading in an ETF and it says it has a spread built in? I don't know what you mean by a spread built in, but like sometimes like if you're looking at options and it's like this trades in like a 5 cent. I don't know what you're honestly I don't know what you mean by that. I would have to specifically see it because yeah, I don't even know how to interpret that. Trading an ETF and it says it has a spread. Yeah, I have no idea. I bought shares in the beginning of April when we got that big dip. It feels, hey, good stuff, Casey. Yeah, that's was. I've been dollar cost averaging, so yeah, it definitely does feel good to see the green, see it moving. My wife has kind of been going on about it too, And she's been looking at her portfolio a lot more. I'm like, whoa, whoa. Like she started been kind of talking like almost like she's trying to trade it. I'm like, oh no no. I'm like, the stuff you have, it's like, understand this is still a really good price to buy this stuff. Like, you, when you told me what you wanted, you were looking at all the long term stuff. It's like you can set, like yesterday I had to like show her like a trailing stop loss, cause like I think it was on Ion Q. She was like, oh yeah, I'm ready to take profits on this. I'm like, that's cool, but like yeah, before you get into like trading mode, let's put on like a trailing stop loss. So she put like a trading stop loss or trailing stop loss on her Ion Q. She's up pretty good on that, and she has like other stocks too. But I'm like, yo, remember what your goal was when you first got in. All right, I think we might have a new trend. Like, so the trend line I drew was that was like pre-market, but now let's see. Let's check the. Nah, we'll leave it alone. Q's looks like it has one potentially. Yeah, I'll draw the Q's like that. All right, let's see. Yo, Nvidia is just, that thing ain't running. Yeah, I think I might have to play it patience today. Play it patient. Looks like we're just gonna kind of run up. I'm gonna probably have to find like the second move, or maybe I've been noticing like if I whenever I have like my largest moves, it's around like 12 p.m. Eastern time. So I think I like that time more for actually taking trades, because it gives me time to actually see, oh, hey, what's going on in the day? Like, this is what's happening on the day. You can see the trends, you can see where things have gone, where they're going. You see the range, and then usually it's like, oh, it's either going to pump harder, or you'll get a reversal. I like to catch the reversals. And yeah, as we continue to pump, it'll let the puts get cheaper. Oh, I did not close that good enough. Here, 1 second. All right, let's see. Hold up, I just had some kind of alert go off. All right, Tesla is crossing some kind of level. Let's see what they're doing. Okay, Tesla is crossing to the upside. All right, so we're doing some running. And go to a 15 on the Qs, 15 on the SPY, 15 on NVIDIA. Yeah, good little start to the day. All right, and we are SPY's trying to get his first complete candle too. Let me see the last time we were at these levels on the SPY. So next resistance will be about 587. Then about 590. Okay. I subscribe to your Discord. I have never attended one. Is a I'll have to do a poll. Here, let me run one right now. Let me see who can see. Oh, we can't see that. Okay. Watch list. Where's the general signals? Yeah, we'll put it in announcements. Let me add a poll. All right. How do you feel about SoFi? So when it comes to SoFi, it's a stock that I dollar cost average into every day. When it comes to like how I feel about it on the day, know that I would not be taking a trade on it today. Right now, if I were, it would probably be to the downside since it's already come up here and hit the upside. But like right here where it is right now, I wouldn't take a single trade on this today because the range is from 1390 to 1430, and until it breaks out, I'm not going to make any trades on SoFi because it can stay in this range all day. It can stay in this range all week if it wants. And like pretty much once again, the only trade I would have taken, if any, is like if it would have confirmed here, I would have got a call. It rejected here, so because it rejected here, that leads me to think, okay, it's going to come back down to at least this area, or it's going to make its way down to this support for the day. So that's kind of my take on SoFi. I've gotten a lot of questions about SoFi, so it's like I want it to be known that I don't really see SoFi doing anything while it's in this range aside from going between these two levels. Coin, Tim, Meta. So Meta is actually pretty far away from one. Meta can move pretty large, but Meta is it's in like it's at like a fib zone. So it's like right now, if you're trying to look for anything, just know there's a lot of room to pop up for a lot of stuff like that. So it's like I'm just kind of hands off right now a little bit. It's like I'm happy to ride whatever shares I have. Little slower and a little more hesitant. It's like we are up in the green pretty good on a lot of things. Let's see. Tatiana, good morning. Hey, all is good. I'm sure if you look at your portfolio, it's probably looking pretty good right now too. Let's see. Don't overstay your welcome. Trump's talking. Let's see. Where are we at? Oh, that's a lot of stuff going on. That's hard for me to look at. I don't even know why they're showing stuff from stuff that's past. I'm assuming it would be like in this area somewhere. Nah, we'll just back to the charts. Yeah, so we broke to the upside. All right, so that breakout play was the move. All right, so we're still kind of running. Still kind of running. Demha, good morning. Yeah, what channel, Cassius? Hey, just joining. Are y'all liking NVIDIA? So I have a hard time just like jumping in stuff when it's like straight up like this. But I don't know about anyone else. But yeah, I have a hard time just like jumping straight in when it's up like this. I like to see like some kind of pullback, or if I do think it's going to continue to go up, I want to see it at least come back to the EMA for my entry to the upside. But yeah, right now we are like moving, so because of that, I'm not really trying to just jump in. Like right now, looking at the EMA on the 5, it's like, okay, if I were going to hop in, it's like, oh, let me do it at like 126.51 on NVIDIA, or like in this kind of area. If I'm trying to hop in on the upside on the Qs, let me do it over here. On the SPY, let me do it over here. Got him on the times, now on you. Okay. Took the chance on this SPY breakout. No, yeah, the breakout, yo, it's paying off. It can run. It's like the sooner you get in, the sooner you respond. Yeah, the more it's paying off. It's honestly looking like the breakout is going to pay off. Got a $14 call, planning to let it run. So I'm gonna stand by what I said about SoFi. While it's in this range, I don't have any really thoughts or opinion. My thoughts are like, yo, it's gonna chill. It can chill in this range however long it wants. I don't even think. I'm not fully sure SoFi really has any weight on the S&P 500. MSNBC showing bits. All right, y'all. Let me know if y'all see anything important by Trump being said. Let me check out Moomoo to see if they have anything that's actually being said. Let's see, news. Yeah, I see American Airlines got a price target raise, but yeah, I'm gonna just have to wait, y'all. Trying to protect my money. Like I really wanna like go deep in this challenge. I got like one trade today I think I can make. So I'm trying to wait for the opportunity. Just got out of the SQQQ put up 78%. Too bad I only bought. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, we are running. All I see is Trump seeking 1 trillion in deals in Saudi Arabia. Jumped out SPY call way too early after a small retest. Yeah, that's where the trend lines kind of come in handy. Let me readjust because yeah, SPY is just going like it's going straight up. Let me look at it on the 2. Yeah, it's just going and going. Anything shaking on Derive? I'm looking at Derive, but they're all looking like the most interesting thing looks like a put on Apple, but I don't really see anything of like. No, yeah, it's like a Derive. I see a Rivian put swing, but the target's not. It's an F. Apple, I see a puts on app. Yeah, I see a put on Apple. It's a day trade. I see some puts on the Qs. It's a day trade. I think most of these have already hit their stop loss though. Cause the put on the Qs, it was when the Qs was, yeah, it was like at open. So, or when it was at opening prices. So, don't really know about that. I kind of want to make this adjust this trend line on the Qs. Go from like more of this, or no, we'll keep it going. Go from this point. Might be able to extend this one on the SPY over here too. Yeah, we're going for it. Hey, just made another pop. Hey, good stuff. Good stuff. I'm glad to hear it, Ken. Did you post a poll for? No, I didn't do it yet. Not yet. What's up? What's up, Devin? Hope all is well. But yeah, still need to. Here, let's see. Poll. There we go. There's polls. Actually, I think I'm gonna give the option between Wednesday or Thursday because I know people go to church on Wednesday. So first, we're gonna do a day. Best day for a Zoom call. Thursday after. All right, so we'll do a poll. All right. So okay, hold up 1 second. All right, so I'll post that link real quick. So first we'll go about the date and then we'll pick out the time. That's the link to the poll. If you have access to that section of the Discord, please vote on it. Uh, yeah, it would be in the evening because it wouldn't we wouldn't be able to like really go over things in the morning. So when I was doing the Zooms, it's like we would kind of do recaps on like what it looked like for the day. I would answer questions, and it would what is it? I would answer questions, and then also we could like try to project possibilities for the next day as well. But would it only be for the uh yeah, that one is in the that's like a patron feature. Yeah, I try to cuz this honestly the live streams used to just be a patrons only feature. So this is like the live streams every day. This is essentially like almost like the Zoom call. So it's like I still gotta have like some features for the patrons that people don't just get for free. Don't get off work till 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So that's an hour behind me. So 7. Okay, that's something noted. So that would be like 7 for me. You probably need some time to like relax. I don't know. So maybe like 7:30. I think I'd be willing to do like 7:30. Like I know that's the thing. That's why I don't do it like too frequently cuz it's like I operate more in the morning. All right, we might be getting ready for a pullback here, like some kind of pullback. I might go for it. What time frame am I on? We're on the 5. I'm not going to just like jump the gun, but let's look. Uh 79 lurkers trying to wait, hold on. Let me actually let me look at the movement too. All right, so where we open? So from trend, $6 on the Qs, and then on the SPY, it's about 5. Okay, the Qs have more meat on the bone, but also they also have Nvidia. But we'll look at the Qs. Let's see. Let's see. Let's check the. Was it where the Q or the Delta? Okay, I see it. I see it. Let's look at the next one. All right. All right, yeah, I got my eyes up here real quick. Okay. Waiting for breaking news as well. So glad today I found your YouTube account. Appreciate you, Ken. Happy to have you here, a part of the family, honestly. 79 trying to get us to Alcatraz tomorrow. Hey, hey, to all the lurkers out there, hey, be sure to smash the like button. Help save us. We would very much appreciate it. I don't get okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Hood is not playing. Still grooving? Oh, I had that. Hold on, we put that in the wrong spot. Oh yeah, Robinhood. Yo, it's vertical. What's Bitcoin looking like? Okay, it's just up a little bit, Bitcoin, but yeah, it definitely is not playing. Okay, Evil Knievel. I like the sound. Yeah, we want Kelly to be able to be there, so I like 7:30. I'm gonna put that on my sticky note. Uh, and then we'll look at the date. Honestly, I'm usually a better trader when I interact with y'all anyway. That's like the when I actually have to answer questions, get in. Like sometimes y'all like force me to look at things I forgot about. So it's like usually like when I'm teaching, I'm a much better trader. Cause it's like I feel like I don't know. It's almost like my habits just kind of get wiped away, or I get lazy, or I don't know. But honestly, with the movement here, I'm liking the movement here because I feel like when we break this trend, it'll be enough for what I'm looking for. All right, so MSIN. So I found a sound put using the. I see they just put up a derived put as well, or a sound put as well. They have okay. It is a B grade, $10 strike. I see that. I see it on the screener actually. So they looks like they threw up. Can I get a non AI sound? What? It's a swing trade, and it's a put. I mean, it's over. It's over. It's like in overbought territory. I mean, there is a. Is it? Oh, there's a good resistance here. Hold on, hold on. We got our first candle below on the Qs. Hold on. But yeah, I would say it looks like it has good swing potential. And then especially like let's see, what's it targeting? I was targeting like 874. I mean, yeah, I would say it has good potential. Actually, I think it's decent. This is a good area for it in my opinion. All right, so the Qs kind of slowing to the downside of this. All right, so this is starting to. I think I'm about to take a short. Let's see. Still gonna wait just a little bit, but here, let me see what are we looking like on the 15. Still looking pretty bullish. I'm gonna wait. I'm still waiting, but yeah, I think we're nearing the benediction. What do you think is the best level to look for puts on Tesla? I think it depends on your time frame, but I think Tesla is like very. Oh, it's kind of. Oh, I feel like I was looking at this yesterday, like just on my own, and I didn't like necessarily have a full one. They fill a gap at 320 at 326. Did they hit that yet? No, they haven't. They pretty much filled in the gap. I have a hard time saying though. On the day though, like if they can't like hold above this 323, that's a good level for downside. All right, so let's see how long we, like if we push up more or whatnot on the cues. But yeah, we're on the bottom side of this trend line on the cues and the SPY. All right, let's see. Have to go make some money. Hey, see you, Danielle. Have a blessed time or blessed day. Shane, sorry, just joined late, but liquidity sweep on. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. It's looking like we're maybe on a lower time frame. Hold up. Yeah, let's take one more look at the 15. Okay. Let's see how this how we close on this last minute of the 15 candle, how that ends up looking. I am on. Okay, appreciate that, Danielle. I missed an entry into Lunar. That's why if you're feeling stuff like that, you gotta okay, it looks like we might be. Yeah, it's looking like we're getting ready to come down. I'm gonna wait for the candle to close, but ooh, that's not what I'm trying to do. All right. Okay, it's a little annoying when it tries to get me to do my facial verification before I make a trade. That like slows me down. But I just grabbed a put on the cues. Here, 1 second. Grabbed it about right there. So it is a. Let me see. So I grabbed a. What's the strike? Oh, a $500 put on the cues. That expires May 22nd, and I paid $213 per share. Well, let me share that with the family. Let's see. Just grabbed a $500 put on QQQ, paid $213 per share. That expires on the 22nd. Cool. There we go. So I should be a little down on it. Yeah, I'm down a little bit on it. Now let's kind of get in and try to mitigate the trade. Let's zoom out, get a better look. So that right there is a. Okay, and where do I need to? So I got it at 213. I need to. Hold on, y'all. Okay, let me come in and try to put. Wait. Okay, so let me come in. I'll put what I need in here to take profit. And what is it? I think I put it in there. All right, yeah, I'm just gunning for my 10%. So it's like I honestly think it'll probably fall a lot more, but or it'll pull back a good amount more, but I'm just trying to go for my 10%. All right, let's see. Pay 40 says get out at 57. No, yeah, that's here. Let me see if that's the same exact thing. Yeah, it says get out at 57. Yeah, we're looking at the same one. M says that seems all right. Honestly, I feel like it'll be at 57 long before that, so I think the money should be there. How do you create good zones between the high and the low? Is the liquidity. Wait. So I got a video on like that I'm still editing, but essentially you want to find like if I was this right here is a demand zone right here. This whole candle, you want to find a candle that pushes you to a new range. So it's like you have multiple ranges here, and just looking at this on the time frame or on the chart, this is a demand zone. And it's a demand zone because it broke this high right here from the previous range. But yeah, it really just depends on kind of like what time frames you are. It gets kind of difficult when you have like a bunch of back and forth and choppiness and whatnot. Kind of like what we've been having, but hold on, I'm just trying to make sure this we kind of hold. All right, got some news from. Okay, nothing, no real news. It was just like an update. Nvidia's still trying to go a little bit. But yeah, it looks like it's on the downside, or at least on the 5 minute and the 15. Yeah, we might get a move to 511 or so. All right, let's see. Microsoft just announced cutting 3% of all workers. There are some points when cutting workers is bullish. There are some points when it's bearish. Yeah, Microsoft to cut 3% of workforce. Yeah, we see it twice. All right, let's see. I was finally able to get out my TSLL trade expiring Friday, longer expiration. Hey, ain't that the truth, Mahishu? Yeah, it's like honestly, you give yourself more time to be right, the market will do some wild things. Would it be smart to enter Nvidia calls for 133 to swing trade right now? That kind of, in my opinion, I don't like it at this price, but if you're Nvidia can continue to run up into earnings. So I feel like on the day you might be able to get a better price, but it's like if you are looking long, like if you're looking into earnings, you could run up a lot more into earnings. So it's going to be a gamble either way, but it's like if you're looking out to then, it's like there is a good potential and good upside that can occur. So should we short TQQQ for less expensive price? That would be the equivalent of what I was doing. But let's also be aware that I also got I got 9 days till it expires. So let's keep that in mind as well. Nicole, good morning. Good morning. Nvidia news, Saudi Arabia and Nvidia partnership. Saudi, oh, okay, I see it. It didn't even pop up. Okay, so Saudi Arabia's humane partners with Nvidia on AI goals as Trump visits. I see it. I see it. All right, so we got the news now. That's probably a fat chunk of why it came out. So I feel like it'll probably start chilling out here now, honestly. Nvidia. Like, I feel like it'll start chilling out on the day. And then, like, if the news is really that good, then it'll probably run up some more into the next. But I put for lift because of resistance and thought it was going to continue up. And so I sold and broke even though my analysis. Let's see. Wait. Bought a put for lift because of the resistance. So whenever you get certain catalysts, here, let's see. I would say you may not have given it enough time. I felt like it could have drop. I still feel like it can drop more. Cause we did break below the trend line. It's consolidating now. It's still overbought, but this is when this is on the 4 hour. It will probably pull back at some point. I would watch for it to at least pull back to the 13 EMA, at least the 13 EMA. But the longer this takes, the more kind of time it can happen. But once again, I would say, especially if you're newer, the more time you give yourself in a trade, the more time you can give yourself to be right, the better things will go. It's like a lot of the times when my trades fail, it's like I didn't give enough time for it. And I know that can be hard because contracts can be expensive, but that's I would say just haven't got the time because hold up. I want to say it was yesterday we were looking at this and I was like, okay, we got our break of resistance. We got confirmation below this trend line, kind of similar to what I have with the Qs right now on the lower time frame. And we can see the SPY pulling back. All right, so it looks like motion potentially is starting on a short-term pullback, but it's sometimes you just got to give yourself more time. Here, let's see. Wait, hold on. Why did I pick 520? So I wanted to get almost like I want to get more time, so I'm trying to get about 2 weeks worth of time. And I think that was for, I think the Friday is the 23rd. Next week's Friday is the 23rd, I believe. But I got the 22nd just because I looked at the differences of like the delta between the 2 days. And I was like, like this day, I was like, it's just 1 day difference. But I think I can profit from the move better with this one. So I just I was looking between the 22nd and 23rd, and I just liked like that I could get that 500 for it. I think it had about a 20, maybe a $20 delta on the contract. Let me see. Let me look at the contract. All right, I'm up on it now though. Let's see. Right now the contract has a $20 delta. So if it moves, if the stock moves $1 down towards it, I'll be up. I'll be up $20 or 20 cents per share on the contract. But I think what I need to make from this, let me see. I don't even remember. Let's see. I think I need to make about $25 or so. That's it. From this move. Do you know when? So Nvidia has earnings. Let's see. I want to say it's here. Let's zoom out. Oh, hold up. So I want to say I looked a little bit earlier today, and their earnings are the 28th, I believe. So Wednesday, May 28th. All right, so we're getting a little pullback on the 15 at least on Nvidia. Like I would think they can pull back to like this area where they broke out at least. All right, making some progress on the all right, actually maybe not. Hold up, I shouldn't be break even. Let me see. Somehow I'm just barely up, even though it's moved even closer to it. But let's see. How did the 10% challenge go yesterday? So the put I grabbed, I went down like $49 on, but then I grabbed a call once it like broke that trend I was watching for it to follow on the put. And once I grabbed that call, I was able to ride it, and I ended up like overall on the day up like $2. But I would have hit it if I hadn't have taken that first trade. Let's see. Let's see. I would look at the end of the month calls. I might go a week past the end of the month calls if I were trying to do it. Oh, you're welcome, Bailey. I have been paper trading for the past 2 weeks. I made $73. Hey, good stuff. Good stuff. No, yeah, the more you do it and the more like, what your expectations play out, that's exactly how you build your confidence. I got in on the same QQQ trade, but 2 instead of 213. Hey, good stuff. Good stuff. Get in at a better value. Yeah, it's like sometimes, like ideally, like me getting in the trade first benefits you most of the time. Sometimes it's like I happen to get the best price, but most of the time it's going to come lower than when I bought it. Is the QQQ put you have a swing trade, or are you? I'm hoping I can get it. Like I'm hoping it happens fast, but I think it can still work as a swing trade depending on how far it goes. Like, or depending on the pacing. Because even like if we look on the 4 hour, well, just going, I'm only looking at the RSI. It's oversold or it's overbought. But if we like look at, if we actually look at what was I gonna say? If we actually look at, I don't know. If we look at the trend, it's like it may take more time because but honestly, I think if we look at here, I'm gonna add it to the watch list real quick. I'm not even in this call anymore. I'm gonna add the trade I just took in the watch list just so I can see where it ends up going. I think it will end up like if we were to hold this like for a couple more days or probably even in tomorrow, which is something I probably won't do. I think this contract has great potential to make some solid money. I'm just not doing that. Wait, puts. This is the one that I added. And for some reason it's not even moving favorably, even though it's moving. It's moved in my favor. Let me go to the yeah, that doesn't even make sense. I'm like, oh no, it kind of does. It kind of does. It's fine. Still bullish. Yeah, it's still bullish. But I would also say, yeah, we need to pull back. Ideally, we can get back to at least like 13 something. Good morning, Buddha Dub. Bought May 30th expiration. And that'll do you even better. If you like Nvidia, you can also. Hey, very true, very true. How does the theta decay work on this contract? So theta, when you see theta, where is it? So if I hold it, if it stays at the same price and I hold this into tomorrow, this it's going to lose 25 or 26 cents just from a day passing from today to tomorrow. You can see this is constantly changing, so it's constantly changing, but that is how much it would lose from today till tomorrow. Like assuming the price doesn't change from where it is right now. $27 lurkers. Oh, got 24 now. Hey, be sure, yeah, smash the like button. Hey, it looks like we're free though. Hey, shout out to the ones of you that freed us today. You think SPY starts rising today again? It's possible. I wouldn't put it past it, but I also think like as we approach Euro close, we might. I think once we kind of get to that Euro close area, we'll kind of get some answers. We'll see how things are going to play out. Here, let me extend this real quick on NVIDIA. Still trying to run. See if we get a retest to the other side. Wild to think Palantir is back at all-time highs. No, yeah, Nvidia or not Nvidia. Palantir did that with the quickness too. Like, yeah, they. It's like you blinked. Wait, hold up. Yeah, because I was watching Palantir. Palantir did it really fast. Um, hold up, where's that at? Oh, I guess it didn't do it. Yeah, Palantir did it really fast. Honestly, I would say no. Hold up, never mind. I was about to say this would be. Oh, let me go up to a 4. Oh, it's not even there yet. But Palantir did it really fast. Another one that happened like almost too fast was Shopify. Like they had this dip, and I was like, yo, if they come back here. But yeah, they had this dip, and then now they're like up here. But yeah, it's like these stocks they didn't stay long enough. Palantir. Yeah, Palantir is a crazy mover though, big time. It's like everyone knew how good of a deal it was when it did pull back though. Yeah, because that was insane. But Palantir, like going off this trend line and on the 4 hour. Let's see. Yeah, it's like on the bottom side of this trend line. What was that? Okay. Yeah, it's like on the bottom side of this trend line. Or I guess it's in a channel. It's like trending in a channel. Once it breaks out of here, whichever way it may go, it's going to have a large move. Hustle Hard Realtor, good morning. I did see a video saying how crypto investors are swinging money back into stocks due to the turnaround since April 8th. That does make sense. We also got a lot of institutions buying as well. Turnaround since April 8th. What are your thoughts on China de-escalation? I mean, it's good for the short term. We haven't gotten anything guaranteed yet. Like we got like a 90-day kind of agreement, but we don't have like a deal. So it's like it's good for I guess the next quarter, but we'll have to see how it ultimately ends up playing out. What was it? What were we talking about when you said what was it? I play Roblox. right, let's see. Okay. Okay, yeah, it looks like we have resistance right here. So on the Qs, there's kind of little resistance up here at about 515 or so. On the on the SPY, it looks like there's more resistance at like I guess about 827 or so, or 587 or so. Nvidia is still trying to rip faces off. All right. Yeah, we're here chilling. We got like 30 minutes till Euro close. All right, so we're still like kind of here chilling. So we got some resistance here. Still got like a strong uptrend going. Hope this doesn't like go against me. Like we're still here. Let me go to a 15 real quick. Oh, I got like stuff in. Oh, that's my hair. UNH still selling off pretty heavy too. Now Tesla Starlink makes a deal with Saudi. Don't think it's a coincidence. Honestly, I don't know what that. I know Elon is in common, but like Tesla should have nothing to do with that. I know like Starlink benefits Tesla, or Tesla benefits Starlink, but I don't think the other way around. AMD push up, that's good for my shares. Let's see. My only thing is I want AMD to slow down. I want them to chill out because I want to like add more. Like I would like to. It's going to take some time, but I would like to get to 100 shares of AMD so I can sell shares against it. And if AMD's up at like 200 before I even get to like fully make my position size, I'll have to move to something else. And I'm gonna need SoFi to chill out too because SoFi is I was liking it more when I was getting a share a day. I was just dropping $10 a day in there. Now it's like yeah, I don't even get a full share a day. All right, bull flag on SPY. Oh, what time frame? Yeah, it's very well possible. I think whether or not we break here kind of determines some things. So yeah, because it's like right now it's almost like we're just holding. We're waiting. We're waiting for more volume to come in. I would say the SPY is it's still like bullish, but I would say the can I draw here? Let's go to that. What's that website? Let's see where are they at. All right, so whenever you get like a flag pattern, let me see if I can find like a clear one for you. All right, so right here, whenever you see a flag, there's usually going to be like a strong push up. Then you'll see kind of like a waving, like kind of like it'll kind of pull back like zigzag before taking off. So if we look at the SPY, I almost call it like more of a double top, but like over here you got that strong push up. Here, let me try to draw it. So you got your strong push up, then you have like your it's like pulling back to wave. Um, and then ideally you would have a strong push up right here. But it's like right now it's looking like on the 5 minute like it's gonna come down or like it's not directly gonna happen like that. Which in my case would be good. But yeah, it might be more of like a double top or whatnot. It's like I don't like trade based off of chart patterns. They don't always play out, and like oftentimes they can like one will look like another. So I don't just like stick to chart patterns. But whenever it looks like something, it's like I'll be like, oh, this looks like this. But that's not necessarily how I trade. Cause I remember there was one time someone called like a cup and handle. I was like, oh yeah, that's solid. Like I was like, oh yeah, that's exactly like it. But it's like it doesn't like always have to play out just like the pattern. AMD may be going for 150. I'm gonna need AMD to chill out. It's like I like seeing my portfolio up, but I also like getting the shares for less. So yeah, that does if it can hold above here, yeah, that is the next kind of level, like that 115, 116 area. All right, so we got a little pulling back on Nvidia. 100% agree. Need other data points, chart info to confirm, not just candlestick patterns. Yeah, it's like there are so many days I'm like, oh yeah, we got like it's like yo, we got a head and shoulders, and a head and shoulders would look like this. It's like if this were to be like we got a shoulder here, I thought this was gonna be one. Then we kind of like pull back, and we get like this part a little higher, and then we get like another like shoulder over here, and then it's something like this. It's like a lot of times I'm like, oh yeah, head and shoulders, yeah, we're getting ready to fall, but then it's like this shoulder ends up being like this, or like maybe like this, and it's like, oh, well, that's not happening, and then it just does what it does. All right, Nvidia pulling back a little bit on the 15. It's like nothing. Let's see if we can get below this. Like I would kind of say there's support at about 129, upper 128s on Nvidia. If it can get below that, you know, we might play out. But Nvidia is like, oh, it's top dog today. Hey, good morning, Moo. Is Netflix hitting resistance on the 1 hour chart? Let's see. And let me stop looking at this AMD going up. That's the 4 hour. I mean, resistance, it's going to be the same on both charts, but resistance is going to, yeah, there is resistance in this area. And if you specifically go to the 1 hour, it's pretty close to being overbought, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. All right. Europe, I'm going to need you to come through, do your thing. My put's down like, what's it down? I think I added it on here about the same time. I'm down like about 10%. SoFi on the comeback. Hey, that's good for, yo, there were so many people talking about SoFi today. Everybody was asking about SoFi. I was thinking of shorting, but it doesn't look promising. Yeah, I don't know. Netflix. Yeah, on the 1 hour, you got a supply zone right here. Like at this, like up to $1,162, down to like 1152. Does Uber have a good, Uber. What just happened? Yo, the Q's is trying, man. Oh, Uber is in an uptrend. It looks like it might have a channel kind of going, like where you can honestly, I'm not even sure how good that is, but yeah, it might have like kind of a channel where you can. Okay, the Q's is still trying to push. Is this on a 5 or a 15? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. If it can break out of this channel, that might be something, but Just know there's this channel here, and like looking at the channel, this would kind of be either a point for it to consolidate and trade kind of sideways till it reaches the bottom, or somewhere for it to get smacked down. So it might not move from here. That's a possibility. Buying some SQQQ for insurance. Not the worst idea. I'm seeing a lot of call swings come in. Speaking about Meta, it looks like Derive has a swing for a call. It's kind of been about 30 minutes or so, but Meta is looking bullish. It's overbought, so it could stand for a pullback. There's some resistance at this 658 level, but I would say after like a small pullback, maybe like if you can catch it at the EMA, that would be nice. Yeah, I would still say it still looks like, we still got this resistance here. All right, how's this candle going to close on the 15? All right, okay. Hey, I'm liking the way that candle closed. Liking the way that candle closed on the 15. We're just waiting. But yeah, Meta, like I would say long-term bullish right now. I would say, let's say when I was saying pullback, I would like to see this gap filled, but now I'm at a point where we might need some larger news for that gap to be filled. But we do have, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow, nothing tomorrow, but on Thursday we got PPI, retail sales, unemployment claims, Philly Fed, Empire State Manufacturing, and we have Jerome Powell speaking. So we need to be on the lookout for those. Looking, reverse head and shoulders for SPY. I don't trust it on its own. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know yet. I'm gonna sit here and wait till Euro close, and we'll kind of see. I'm gonna get more of a higher frame analysis too. Let me go up to the weekly. Oh, this is so ugly. Go to the daily. Yeah, on the daily we got some liquidity at about like 519, 520. That would be a hard level to get up above. When it comes to 515, it's like, on the 4 hour. What is this? Is this a supply zone? Yeah. We're in a 4 hour supply zone on the Qs. Also overbought. That's a good combination. Ooh, hold up. Just say if I got a contract on SQQQ, I would get a call if I think it's wait. If I got a contract on SQQQ, I would get a call if I think it's going down. If you think the Q is going down, the Qs are going down, then yes, you would get a call on SQQQ. And the put if it's going up, yeah. But also be aware of the fact that TQQQ is a thing as well, and that'll be the exact same direction. So like if we're taking a look, we got SQQQ, which is 3x of here. Let's go to the same. Oh, I guess that is the same time frame. Let's go to 15 minutes. So here's SQQQ on the 15 minute. Here's the Qs on the 15 minute. Oh, let's shrink that down. Yeah, here's the Qs on the 15 minute. And then here we'll swap out meta for TQQQ on the 15 minute. So these are exact opposites. Notice this one oversold, this one overbought, slower move down, faster move down, slower move up, faster move up, slower move up, faster move up. So all those kind of go. SPY seems to be, yeah. So pretty much we're waiting, like we're waiting until we get like some kind of catalyst or volume. So yeah, we're kind of chilling in this range right now. That's part of the reason that I want to get time, so that like waiting stuff out like this doesn't hurt me. So just so everyone knows, I have my take profit kind of set for what time or what level. I have it set for like 237 because that's all I need. I might kind of leave this to do its thing if it doesn't hit it on stream. Caden, what trading platform do you use? Robinhood, Moomoo. Those are the main ones. I also like when it comes to like stocks and stuff. I use I use both of those for stocks as well, but I use, what's it called? Oh, Interactive Brokers. So I use those. And then this, what you see right here, this is called TradingView. All right, let's see. Are you buying any stocks? When it comes to stocks, I think the only thing I bought today was, or am buying today, SoFi, AMD. Those are the only ones I have turned on. But nah, when it comes to me like buying stocks heavily, I'm not going to be buying into like strength like this. I'll dollar cost average into it, but like if it comes to me buying, it's going to be after like a solid dip. TQQQ in the 4 hours is making a double top. Here, let's see. So does that mean that ideally it would be the same on the Qs too? But I don't see it on the 4 hour. Here, let me swap this out. Let's see. Palantir still. Yeah, I got that Palantir should come down from here too. Yo, I think about 11 o'clock we start like selling off. Let me check how we're doing in relation to this trend line as well. Yeah. I say we sell off, and I just hope we sell off enough to hit hit what I'm trying to hit. Oh, QBTS, a little bit in the red, a little bit. Pushed up to 11.57. Was that in the? Oh, that was at market open. Guess we missed out on SMCI. Hey, peace out, Tatiana. Appreciate you stopping through. Trump live action. What channel? Here, let me check on YouTube real quick. Let's see. Sometimes it'll just pull up. Like I'll just go to my homepage and it'll be like, "Yo, Trump's live." I don't see anything. Like yesterday, it was on, but no, I don't see anything. Wait, hold up. Oh, I do see something. No, never mind. No. Wait, what's this? Hold up, let's see what this is. That might be it. Hold up.
And at the center of this momentum
Is this live?
are the strategic economic partnership agreements. Signed today, we're talking about 145 investment agreements totaling more than 300 billion US
Is this what we were talking about?
What a momentum, what a moment. Yes.
All right, I might have to.
Oh, yes.
Let me find the headphones.
Really
I think that was us finally figuring it out yesterday.
Have with us the business leaders representing the strategic economic
I don't see Trump, but
agreements.
Hey, we'll
to commemorate this moment, I deeply honored.
Hold up, the queue's trying to push.
Royal Highness Prince Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, Crown Prince and Prime Minister, and the 45th and 47th President of the United States of America.
All right, we're pushing.
Donald J. Trump. Welcome. Please join the business leaders representing.
Let me get my headphone real quick.
Economic partnership agreements for a memorable photograph. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause and a deep appreciation for this moment and for our distinguished leaders.
I don't even know where I put my headphones. Oh, I know they're in here somewhere.
We witness this moment that reflects the trust and determination shared by two nations to move forward together. As you can see, the leaders at the center of this frame shaping the next phase of prosperity for both nations, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the United States of America.
Bro, I'm about to have to do the little find my.
And
hey,
now,
any comments y'all have on the sound, let me know. Let me know.
To welcome His Royal
Want to get it
Highness
figured out and
Prince
improved.
Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, Crown
Aside
Prince
from if
and
you hear
Prime
zipping, that's me
Minister,
going through my bag.
to deliver his speech. Welcome, Your Royal Highness. The stage is yours. What a moment.
I found some
What a
electrolytes.
moment. What a
cool.
moment.
You said don't have trade option. On what?
فخامة الرئيس دونالد ترامب.
Okay, glad to hear it sounds good.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. نرحب بكم اليوم في المملكة العربية السعودية في منتدى الاستثماري السعودي الأمريكي.
I feel like I hear it twice.
لدينا صديقين علاقة اقتصادية عميقة بدأت قبل 92 عام
specifically in 1933 by signing an oil exploration concession agreement
توقيع اتفاقية امتياز التنقيب عن النفط.
Y'all hear like two voices?
Standard Oil of California.
Yeah, I'll post a video.
نجتمع اليوم
today to
لتعميق
deepen
هذه
the
الشراكة
strategic
post a link.
partnership in its various
بمراحلها
stages,
المختلفة.
from an
Oh, I guess that's
economy
cool. That's
based on
translation.
to an economy built on diversifying sources of income, knowledge, and innovation.
لقد كانت
Joint investments were one of the most important pillars of our economic relationship. The Saudi economy is currently the largest economy in the region, the largest economic partner of the United States in the region.
This is hard to listen to for
Fastest
me
growing economies in the G20.
because I can hear both.
The strength of economic relations between the two countries was reflected in the growth of trade exchange reaching $500 billion during 2023.
I'm right there with you, Josh.
2013
واليوم نعمل على فرص شراكة بحجم 600 مليار دولار.
opportunities with
من
$600
بين
billion
اتفاقيات تزيد عن 300 مليار دولار تم الإعلان عنها
worth
خلال
more
هذا
than
المنتدى.
$300 billion that were announced
سنعمل
in
خلال
this
الأشهر
forum.
القادمة على مرحلة
Now we are. I play Roblox.
Countries to finalize the remaining agreements to raise them to
تمثل
$1
هذه الشراكة
trillion.
المتنامية امتدادا للتعاون
This current
المتعدد في
partnership
المجالات
represents
العسكرية
the
والأمنية
extension of
والاقتصادية
multiple
والتقنية
cooperation in the military,
بما
security,
يعزز
economic,
المنافع
and
المتبادلة ويدعم
technological fields in
فرص
order to
العمل في
enhance mutual
المملكة
benefits,
ويسهم في
supporting
توطين
job
الصناعة
opportunities in the
وتنمية
kingdom,
المحتوى المحلي
contribute to
ونمو الناتج
localization.
المحلي.
Hey, tell me why my headphones are right here.
هي وجهة رئيسية صندوق
GDP.
الاستثمارات العامة
The United States of
حيث
America is a
تستحوذ
major
نحو
destination
40%
for
من
the
الاستثمارات
PIF,
العالمية مما يعكس
accounting more
They
than
weren't even in my
4% of
bag.
global
قدرات
investments.
الاقتصاد الأمريكي
This
على
global
الابتكار
investment reflects the
خصوصا في
confidence of the
القطاعات
U.S.
الواعدة
economy
مثل التقنية
capabilities to
والذكاء
innovate,
الاصطناعي
especially in promising sectors
بما يسهم
such
في
as
Oh,
ارتفاع
Williamson.
الاعتماد
AI, which
والصادرات
contributes to
ويبلغ
transfer of
عدد
knowledge
الشركات
and exchange of
الأمريكية العاملة
expertise.
والمستثمرة
Number of U.S.
المملكة العربية
companies
السعودية
operating in the
1300
kingdom is
شركة
1,300
تمثل ما
companies
يقارب
representing
ربع حجم
approximately
الاستثمار
a
الأجنبي
quarter
في
of the
المملكة.
volume of foreign
منها
investments.
200
These
شركة
include
انتخبت
200 companies that
المملكة
have their
مقرها
regional headquarters in the
الإقليمي
kingdom.
في
The
المنطقة.
kingdom's Vision
لقد
2030 was
استطاعت
able to
رؤية
achieve most
2030
of its
أن
targets.
تحقق معظم
It is
مستهدفاتها
bringing about an
وتحدث
unprecedented
تحول
economic
اقتصادي غير مسبوق
transformation that
ليهدف إلى
aims to
تنمية الاقتصاد
diversify
وتمكين
the
القطاع
economy
الخاص
and empower the
ليكون
private
محرك
sector
رئيسي
to
للنمو
be
في
the main
أكبر
driver
اقتصاد
of
في
growth in
المنطقة.
the largest economy in the
وقد
region.
ارتفعت صادرات
Non-oil
المملكة غير
exports have
نفطية ل
increased
82 مليار
$82
دولار
billion
في عام
in
2024
2024.
كما تم توظيف
Additionally,
أكثر
over
من 2,400,000
million
مواطن
male and
ومواطنة
female citizens were
وانخفضت نسبة
employed. The
البطالة إلى أدنى
unemployment
مستوى
rate
لها
fell to
تاريخيا
close historical
مع
levels
تضاعف
with the
إسهام
multiplication
المرأة
of
في
women's
سوق العمل.
contribution to the labor market.
ختاما
In conclusion,
أنني
Mr.
فخامة الرئيس
President,
على
I am
ثقة أننا
confident
اليوم
that today we
نواصل
will
البناء معكم
continue to build with
مستعدين
you based on the
ومستندين
foundation of
لأسس
these
شراكة
close
وثيقة من بلدينا وواقعنا عليه اليوم هو
our
جزء
two
من طموح
countries. What
أكبر
we signed today is
يستثمر فرص
part of a
التعاون
greater ambition that invests the
وتبادل
opportunities
المنافع
for
بيننا.
cooperation
فخامة
and exchange
الرئيس
of
أن العمل
benefits. Mr.
المشترك
President, our
لا
joint
يقتصر
action
على
is not
التعاون
limited
الاقتصادي
to
وإنما يمتد
economic
إلى
cooperation, but
عمل
extends
الأمن
towards bringing
والسلام
about
في
security,
المنطقة والعالم
stability, peace,
مجددا
in the
ترحيبي
region and the
بفخامتكم
world. Once
المملكة
again, I
العربية
Y'all, I can't even
in the kingdom of Saudi
الاستماع
Arabia,
لكلمة
look
فخامتكم.
forward to
I can't even like listen to what's being said. Let me see
Mr.
if I can turn on the subtitles. Oh, okay. Never mind. Like it's been playing in my ear, but it's like I can't listen to two voices at once. The same way I can't serve two masters at once. Am I put on the QQQ? Hey, I feel that. I feel that. America. Oh, they better not reverse Reverse translate Trump. Not on this stream. Thanks for the feedback, Casey. Wait, who's this is CNBC. They better not. Going back to SoFi, it's possible that it breaks, but until it breaks, my answer is going to be no. But SoFi is back there, like it's there, but that's so weird. He's like, yeah, let me just stand up here till the sun's done. Look at me. Look at how proud I am to be an American. He needs to start dancing, like do a little sway. Actually, he is kind of swaying. His tie's swaying a little bit. Could y'all imagine having all those people staring at you while you're waiting for the song to be up there? That's a lot of eyeballs. Then you gotta like clap for yourself.
Well, thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. What a great place. What a great place, but more importantly, what great people. I want to thank His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince, for that incredible...
I'm so thankful they're not translating
him. Known him a long time now. There's nobody like him. Thank you very much. Appreciate it very much, my friend. And it's a tremendous honor to return to this beautiful kingdom and be welcomed back with such extraordinary generosity and warmth. I've never forgotten the exceptional hospitality showed to us by King Solomon, who's just, we talk about a great man. That is a great man. That is a great man, a great family. And that visit took place exactly 8 years ago. The graciousness of the royal family and the Saudi people is really unsurpassed, no matter where you go. Let me also thank the countless ministers, government officials, business leaders, and distinguished guests.
We're kind of pushing right now. I'm gonna need them to.
Warm, and I know so many of you. I'd like to call out all of your names, but we have a lot of problems. We'd be here for a long time. We don't want that, so don't be upset with this historic state visit.
That's what I was thinking, D. Scurr.
80 years of close partnership between the United States and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Ever since President Franklin Roosevelt met with King Solomon,
Turn boys, you gotta
Abdul Aziz,
go into your settings and apply for it.
The U.S.-Saudi relationship has been a bedrock of security and prosperity. Today we reaffirm this important bond, and we take the next steps to make our relationship closer, stronger, and more powerful than ever before. It is more powerful than ever before. And by the way, it will remain that way. We don't go in and out like other
I hope
people.
it works out for you, Evil Knievel. Kelly.
I've come this afternoon to talk about the bright future of the Middle East, but first let me begin by sharing the abundance of good news from a place called America. In less than 4 months, our new administration has achieved more than most other administrations accomplish in 4 years or even 8 years. We've actually done, for the most part, more.
More NVIDIA news? I'm gonna need them to chill out.
Thank you. The day I took office, we inherited a colossal invasion on our southern border, an invasion like you'd never want to see here. Nobody should ever want to see it. but within weeks we slashed illegal border crossings to an all-time
Appreciate
low,
that, Lucky J.
down 99.999%. That's good, even for this great gentleman standing right in front of me. That's a good number. We had
He did say
We
that.
had hundreds of thousands of people. They came in at the same time last year. And last month, we had, in this massive border, 3 people that got in. That's quite a difference. And we have no choice but to get a lot of the people that came in because they were not the best people. They were, in many cases, very bad people. We're getting them out. We're getting them out very fast. We're bringing them back to where they came from. We have no choice. After years of military recruiting shortfalls, enlistments in the U.S. Armed Forces are now the highest in 30 years because there is such an incredible spirit in the United States of America. We have tremendous spirit again. Just about a year ago, it was a big story, front page on every paper all over the world, that nobody wanted to enlist in our military, meaning we were way under enlisted. And just last week it came out that we had the strongest enlistment. They say 30 years, but probably it's maybe ever. They don't go back that far. It's the best, and that includes police officers, firemen, everything else. Is a great spirit in the United States right now. A brand new poll from Rasmussen just showed that the number of Americans who believe the nation is on the right track, they have a right track, wrong track, is now the highest in over 20 years. And it hasn't been anything like this because for many years it was the wrong track. And I can tell you for the last 4 years it was definitely the wrong track. But it's the highest it's been in many, many years. We renamed the Gulf of Mexico into the Gulf of America. That was very popular, other than perhaps with Mexico. And most importantly for the people in this room, the days of economic misery under the last administration are rapidly giving way to the greatest economy in the history of the world. We are rocking. The United States is the hottest country, with the exception of your country, I have to say, right? I'm not going to take that on. No, Mohammed, I'm not going to take that on. Wouldn't that be a terrible thing if I made that full statement? But I will not do it. You're hotter. At least as long as I'm up here, you're hotter. But groceries, gasoline, energy, and all other prices are down with no inflation. We have no inflation, and in a few short weeks, we've created 464,000 brand new jobs. Think of that. It's almost 500,000 jobs created just in a matter of weeks. We just reached a historic trade agreement with the United Kingdom, and over the weekend we reached a breakthrough agreement with China. Both outstanding deals. China's agreed. We have to get it down. We have to get the little details down. And Scott, you're going to work on that very hard, but China's agreed to open up to the United States for trade and everything else. But they have to do it, so we'll see what happens. But we had a very, very good meeting with both of those countries.
NVIDIA testing the 13 on the 5 minute.
Regulations for every new regulation. We're getting rid of all of the red tape that is so many, frankly, countries as they get older, they develop a lot of red tape, and we're getting rid of it. We're getting rid of it at record levels. And I'm pleased to report that the United States Congress is on the verge of passing the largest tax cut and regulation cut in American history. We think we're in good shape to get that. And if we get that, that will be like a rocket ship for our country. In the first quarter of the year, the investment in America was up an astounding 22%. More than $10 trillion of new investments have been announced or are coming just since the election on November 5th. So think of that. In a very short period of time, we have over $10 trillion, and it could be much higher than that. Not everybody comes to the White House to have a news conference that they're going to be opening up in America, but they're all coming in.
Hey, D. Scurv, appreciate the subscription. I just got an email that you subscribed to my other channel. Appreciate that.
$1 trillion sometime in years. We did this.
I still get emails from the other YouTube channel, just for the record.
Got into office, and They gave me about a
Don't
month
get very
to
many
clean
subscribers
up and
over
fix
there.
up the Oval Office, and after that, we started working. And the money is pouring in, the jobs are pouring in, the companies are pouring into our country like we've never seen before. There's never been anything like it. And
I think that's my
we let
review
other
channel.
people tariff us into losing a lot of money and a lot of jobs, and now we're tariffing them, and it's at a level that
Since I paid
nobody's seen.
25.
It's a level that
That's very well true. Yes, that's how it'll work. Evil Knievel.
We won a tremendous victory in November. We
Oh,
won all
cool.
7 swing states, the popular vote by millions and millions of votes. The Electoral College we won by
You said drop that link.
312 to 226.
Sure,
Remember
I'll
they
drop
said,
the link.
well,
Just like
could get
there's
to
like
2%.
nothing on the
You know,
channel.
we got
I
to
want to start
312.
doing like
It's a big
reviews on
difference.
it, but yeah, let me
Very
see.
importantly, we won counties
gotta find
throughout the
it.
United States, 2,660 to 451. That's
Let
why
me
when you
see.
look at a map, they're all red. So the whole country is red. Red stands for Republican. From the moment on and from the moment we started, we've seen wealth that just poured and is pouring back into America. Apple is investing $500 billion. NVIDIA is investing, and I see my friend is here, Jensen. That's very good.
There it
wherever you
is.
may be. Thank you very much, because he's putting in $500 billion. TSMC is investing.
TSMC. Let's see.
Where
He
is
said something about
Jensen, by the way?
TSMC.
Where is he? He's standing here. Where is he?
I thought I
just
saw
thank you
Jensen
very much,
Jensen in the
Jensen. I mean,
crowd, but I
don't
thought I may have
disappear.
been crazy.
But you are. What a job you've done.
Wait, hold up.
He said he's got
Oh,
99% of the chip market. I don't know. That's a big. That's not easy to beat. But what a job you've done. Thank you. We are proud to have you in our country. You know that. Thank you for the investment. TSMC is investing $200 billion, and with
Yeah,
this trip,
Palantir is
we're
trying.
adding over $1 trillion more in terms of investment into our country and buying our products. And, you know, nobody makes military equipment like us. We have the best military equipment, the best missiles, the best rockets, the best everything. Best submarines, by the way. Most lethal weapon in the world. In addition to purchases of $142 billion of American-made military equipment by our great Saudi partners, the largest ever. This week there are multi-billion-dollar commercial deals.
You can
with
wait till
Amazon,
tomorrow to close it if you want.
Oracle, AMD, they're all here. Uber, Qualcomm,
Ideally
Johnson
today,
and
but
Johnson, and many, many more.
if it like rockets up like crazy,
So I want to congratulate
It might
everybody.
be
So
worth
many
it.
great business executives, many of you, most of you I know, and they're coming in. You know, about a month ago, they weren't that happy when they saw me.
I'm not even
Now
sure
they say, "You're
TSM's
doing
worth
a great
trading
job. Thank you very
at the
much."
moment. I was just
Amazing what
looking at it because
Rising
he said
market
something
will
about
do.
it. Sometimes it'll just
Oh, it's
go
gonna
straight
a
up
lot
after
higher.
that.
In fact, I told people 5 weeks ago, this is a great time to buy. I got criticized for that. Now they don't criticize me anymore. People should have listened. But it's going to go a lot higher. You see, we've never had anything like this happen. It's an explosion of investment and jobs, and great companies are coming in. Never seen anything like it. There's no better place to make a future or make a fortune, do anything, frankly, than
Yeah,
what
he
we
said-
have in
he
the
said it
United
again.
States
It's
of
a great time to
America under
buy.
certain President Donald J. Trump. I have the right attitude. I have the same attitude that the people in the front row, second row, third row have. As you get back, perhaps they start to wane a little bit in terms of their view. But they understand, and we're doing what a lot of smart people would do, and we're not necessarily being political.
I mean, it should be all right if you trade shares. It doesn't look like it would be that good for options, but
50 to 90%.
shares look all right.
You're going to see drugs and pharmaceuticals come down at numbers that nobody has ever seen. And drugs, pharmaceuticals, we think will be dropping. And it will be a redistribution of costs with other nations, which really took advantage of a very nice group of people that ran our country. But not only is this a time of incredible excitement in the United States, it's also an exhilarating period right here in the Arabian Peninsula. Beautiful place, by the way. Beautiful place. Exactly Thank you. Exactly 8 years ago this month, I stood in this very room and looked forward to a future in which the nations of this region would drive the forces of terrorism and extremism, drive them right out of existence, and take your place among the proudest, most prosperous, most successful nations anywhere in the world as leaders of a modern and rising Middle East. So exciting. So exciting. Mohammed, you sleep at night? How do you sleep? Just thinking.
Do you sleep at night?
What a job. He tosses and turns like some of us. Tosses and turns all night. How do I make it even better all night? It's the ones that don't toss and turn. They're the ones that will never take you to the promised land, won't they? But you have done some job. True. But critics doubted that it was possible what you've done. But
Little
over the
pullback.
past 8 years, Saudi Arabia
Small
has
one.
proved the critics totally wrong. The transformation that has occurred even by these incredible business leaders. I mean, you had the biggest leaders in business anywhere in the world standing right before us. But the transformation that has occurred under the leadership of King Salman and Crown Prince Mohammed has been truly extraordinary. Such a thing has, I don't think, ever happened before. I've never seen anything at that scale happen before. And I guess, you know, maybe you could say the United States is doing pretty well too, you know, but I don't think too many people have seen that happen before. Majestic skyscrapers, the towers that I see, the difference between now and 8 years ago. And 8 years ago was very impressive, but the towers that I see rising, some of the exhibits that I was shown by Mohammed,
Okay, little pullback. Nothing major. Just pulling back to the EMA right now, but a little pullback.
So many people, architecture, but I have a feeling I know where many of those ideas come from. Happens to be sitting right in this room right before me, but the towers and the,
Hey, y'all just got
all
a
of the different, I've
keyboard
seen a lot
sent
of
to me
different
yesterday.
towers. I didn't think there's any
Let
version
me
of a
give y'all a
tower
little ASMR.
that I haven't seen in one form or another. Well, I just passed 4 exhibits. I have never seen anything like any of them.
Still
So
need to
it's gonna
test
be
it out
very
though.
exciting.
Okay, got a little pullback going on.
And they
Little
sit
pullback action.
among
Let's get
the ancient wonders of a growing and exciting city. It's really amazing. Riyadh is becoming not just a seat of government, but a major business, cultural, and high-tech capital of the entire world. The World Cup is here. Johnny, just stand up, Johnny. Johnny, thank you, Johnny. Great job, Johnny, great job. But the World Cup and the World Expo will soon be coming here, just like the World Cup is coming to the United States. It's going to be really exciting next year.
Right, Josh?
The engines of Formula One racing now roar
always
through
wanted
the
to-
streets of Jeddah.
Let me show y'all what I
A
use right
historic
now.
Milestone, other industries
Nowhere near as
recently
satisfying.
surpassed
It's a good
oil.
keyboard, but
Think of it.
nowhere near as
All of your
satisfying.
other industries now have surpassed
Just
oil. I
Logitech.
don't know if a lot of people will understand
Back
what that
Holdings
means.
is
It's so
going
big
for
to make up a
the-
majority of the Saudi economy.
I mean, we
for
can
the
look
very
at it.
first
Let's
time
see.
Ever. So think of that. Other industries are now bigger even than oil, which is always going to be a big monster. It's a big one, but that's a great tribute to you and economic development properly used. In other cities throughout the peninsula, places like Dubai and Abu Dhabi, Doha, Muscat, the transformations have
Revisit
been
this all-time high.
unbelievably
Let's see.
remarkable. Before our eyes, a new generation of leaders is transcending the ancient conflicts of tired divisions of the past and forging a future where the Middle East is defined by commerce, not chaos, where it exports technology, not terrorism, and where people of different nations, religions, and creeds are building cities together, not bombing each other out of existence. We don't want that. And it's crucial for the wider world to note this great transformation has not come from Western interventionists or flying people in beautiful planes giving you lectures on how to live and how to govern your own affairs. No, the gleaming marvels of Riyadh and
All-time
Abu
high. I
Dhabi
don't think it's
were
getting
not
back to the
created by
all-time
the
high.
so-called nation
That's a
builders,
long
neocons,
way,
or
but
liberal nonprofits like those who spend trillions and
it can
trillions of
it can
dollars
move
failing
higher. Like it's going
to
higher.
develop.
But like on the
While
4 hour, we got this
Baghdad,
downtrend.
so many other
I would watch out
cities,
around like
instead,
the
the
$18
birth of
area.
the modern Middle East has been brought by the people of the region themselves, the people that are right here, the people that have lived here all their lives, developing your own sovereign countries, pursuing your own unique visions and charting your own destinies in your own way. It's really incredible what you've done. In the end, the so-called nation builders wrecked far more nations than they built, and the interventionists were
Hold on, y'all. I'm about
intervening in
to
complex societies that they did not even understand
pop
themselves.
something
They
in
told you how to do it, but they had no
toaster.
idea how to do it themselves. Peace,
Appreciate you,
prosperity, and
M-Sense.
progress ultimately came not from a radical rejection of your heritage, but rather from embracing your national traditions and embracing that same heritage that you love so dearly. And it's something only you could do. You achieved a modern miracle, the Arabian way. That's a good way. Today, the Gulf nations have shown this entire region a path towards safe and orderly societies with improving quality of life, flourishing economic growth, expanding personal freedoms, and increasing responsibilities on the world stage. After so many decades of conflict, finally it is within our grasp to reach the future that generations before us could only dream about, a land of peace, safety, harmony, opportunity, innovation, and achievement right here in the Middle East. So beautiful. It's such a beautiful thing that's happening. I guess, you know, the people that are here can't even really appreciate it because you see it happening, and it's when you come to a place that you haven't seen in 5 years or 10 years or 20 years that it's even more incredible. When I left office just over 4 years ago, that future seemed almost impossible.
Yeah, SoFi does not want to move above
Together we had
or break.
obliterated the killers of ISIS. We wiped them out,
What?
terminated its founder and leader, al-Baghdadi. We had
Got like 3
healed
minutes
the
left on this
divide
4
in the
hour
Gulf
candle.
Cooperation Council. It's a very big deal. And united the nations of the region to stand against the enemies of all civilization. We'd imposed unprecedented sanctions on Iran and starved the regime of resources to fund terror. They were unable to fund anything because they had no money left. They had no money.
Peace, peace, sudden
The new
destruction.
administration came in and let them have a lot of money, and you saw what happened. It was not
All the
money
likes are
well spent.
needed.
And with the historic Abraham Accords that we're so proud
Very
of,
much true.
all the momentum
Does SoFi
was
look good for
aimed at
puts?
peace, and it aimed very successfully. It's been an amazing thing, the Abraham Accords, and it's my fervent hope.
I mean,
which,
the
and even
sweep
my
of
dream
liquidity
that
is always,
Saudi
that's always a
Arabia
good kind of
has had
look.
such
But
respect for, especially over the last fairly short period of time, what you've been able
when
to
I go
do.
to the
We'll
4
soon
hour,
be
I don't
joining
even
the
see
Abraham
that.
Accords. I think it'll be a tremendous tribute.
But we
to
got
your
2 minutes left on
country.
this 4 hour candle.
And, it will be something that's really going to be very important for the future of the Middle East. I took a risk in doing them, and they've been an absolute bonanza for the countries that have joined. The Biden administration did nothing for 4 years. We would have had it filled out. But it will be a special day in the Middle East with the whole
It's like
world
if I
watching
had to
when
take a
Saudi
trade
Arabia
here, just
joins
looking
us,
at
and
this,
you'll
I would
be
lean
greatly
towards
honoring
more
me, and you'll be greatly
downside
honoring all
with
of those
time,
people that
but
have fought so hard for the Middle East, and I really think it's going to be something special. But you'll do it in your own time, and that's what I want, and that's what you want, and that's the way it's going to be. When I left office, the only
yeah, it
thing
really just
still
depends
standing
on
between this
how
region
much,
and its unbelievable potential was a small
depends on
group
how
of
quick
rogue
the
actors
trade you're
and
trying to look for
violent
is. Like,
thugs
ideally,
seeking constantly to drag the Middle
like
East
perfect
backwards
conditions, it's
into
like,
havoc, mayhem,
yeah, wait.
and indeed into war.
It'll wait for it to
Unfortunately,
pass
instead
the
of confronting
liquidity and
these destructive
come to the
forces,
supply
last
zone.
U.S. administration chose to enrich them and empower them and give
But
them
like short
billions and
term.
billions of dollars. The Biden administration, the worst administration in the history of our country, by the way,
May not come.
spurned our most trusted and long-standing Gulf partners, and I can say partners worldwide. One of our great, great partners, no matter who we look to, and we have great partners in the world.
The
But
trend
we
is your
have
friend
none
till
stronger
Thursday.
and nobody like
I'll agree with
the
that.
gentleman that's right before me. He's your greatest representative. Greatest representative.
I'll agree with that.
And if I didn't like him, I'd get out of here so
Yeah,
fast. You
I'm
know
looking
that,
at this
don't
on the
you? He
4 hour.
knows me well.
I think I'm
I
comfortable
like him
holding
a
this
lot.
put I'm in
I like him too much. That's why we give so much. You know?
because just
much.
looking at where
I
we
like
are
you
and
too
how
much.
things are, even if we come up to like 519, 520, I think I'm actually
Great
comfortable
guy.
holding
They
this.
lifted sanctions on Iran in exchange for getting.
Google's on the tear now
nothing.
too. Oh, not
They
that.
sent the regime tens
I
of
had just
billions of
had like
dollars to fund terror and death all over the
something from
world,
my
and
friend. I was gonna like
they
point him
laughed at
towards
him, they
Google.
laughed at our leader.
Because
And they
Google,
still laugh
it
at
better
him.
not like
Our
run
leader,
too
they thought him a
crazy.
fool.
Because I think Google is a
And they made
very
nothing
good
but
fair
trouble
price
ever
stock.
since, including the funding of October 7th,
But-
one of the worst days ever in the history of the Middle East. Horrible
All right,
day.
family. I'm gonna.
Biden removed the Houthis
Wait.
from the list of foreign terrorist
You said just curious then
organizations,
why you're going
even
against
while
it.
missiles and drones
I was
are
trying to
being
catch
launched
a.
right here at your
The reason I'm
beautiful
going against it is
city
because
of
I was trying to
Riyadh
catch a
and
quick
launched
trade
at, ships if they happen to be
because there will
sailing in the
often be
wrong
pullbacks
location.
on smaller time
The
frames.
Biden administration's
when you're
extreme
going
weakness
with
and
it.
gross incompetence
It's
derailed
just,
progress toward peace,
I'm just
destabilized the
targeting
region, and
10%.
put at risk everything we had
So I
worked
was just
so
trying to
hard
get it.
build
We
together.
broke the trend.
And when you think of the great
The trend
achievements
line,
that we
like
made to do it
technically,
in light of a
like we're still
pretty hostile
moving
administration,
with the trend, but we're now on the bottom side of the trend.
not a
Like
believer.
this is the trend I was trying to catch.
it makes your achievements even greater.
And actually, if you
Makes
think
them
of
even
it,
greater. You know that.
it's like there is this trend line here, but there's
in
a.
few short months since taking office, we have
Oh wait, hold
achieved
up.
the swift
Forget
return
that.
of American strength at home and abroad.
There's two trend
Now
lines
working
here.
with the vast majority of people in this region
So
who
this
seek
was the
stability
first
and
trend
calm.
line today.
Our
This
task
was
is to
a
unify
steeper
against the
trend.
few
We broke
agents
that
of
steeper
chaos and
trend.
terror that are
I
left,
took the entry
that are
when we
holding
broke it.
hostage the
It can
dreams of
still
millions
keep
and
like
millions
moving
of
up,
great people.
but we will
Biggest
have a
and most
pullback.
destructive of these forces
And that
is the
pullback's what I'm trying to
regime in
capitalize
Iran,
on. So it's
which
like
has caused unthinkable suffering in
I kind
Syria,
of still am
Lebanon,
trading with the
Gaza,
trend
Iraq,
because
Yemen,
the
and
trend was
beyond.
broken.
There could be no
It's just
sharper
like
contrast with
not
the
moving
path
at the
you have
pace
pursued on
that I
the
would have liked
Arabian
it. So
Peninsula than the disaster
it's still
unfolding right across
it's
in the
still
Gulf.
like I'm still trading with the
Iran.
trend
Think of that.
or
Well, if you
trading
name it that, I said,
the break of a
nothing to
trend.
do with
That's why I'm not
that.
trading
When
with the
did I
trend.
stop that? I stopped it.
But I
I'm not gonna let that
appreciate
happen.
you asking me and like questioning me. I think that's very important to do.
While you have been constructing the
No, I
world's
didn't do
tallest
anything with UNH.
skyscrapers in Jeddah and Dubai, Tehran's
Think I should hold my Palantir
1979
puts.
landmarks are collapsing into rubble and dust. They had it
I
going
think
for a
that
little
comes to
while
you.
under
They
much
did
emphasis.
just break this channel.
Buildings are largely
I would say like watch
falling
out for
apart,
that
falling
because they
down
broke it on the
while you're
4 hour.
building some of the world's biggest and most
You could have a candle that
infrastructure
completely
projects,
opposites this one, but
buildings, all
I would be a
sorts
lot
of
more
building
hesitant about
nobody's
that.
ever even seen before. Iran's decades of neglect
But yeah, that's
in
going to
this
do it for the
country
day,
left the
family. I'm about
country
to
plagued
get
by
off and
rolling
eat
blackouts
and whatnot.
lasting for hours a day, all the time you hear about it. While your skill has turned dry deserts into fertile farmland, Iran's leaders have managed to turn green farmland into dry deserts. As their
Appreciate that,
corrupt
D-Scurry.
water
But yeah, that's going to do it for the day,
mafia-
family.
water
Here, let
mafia
me post this
causes droughts and empty
to
riverbeds
those of you that
get rich.
want to watch this
Don't let the
stream.
people have any
I'm going to post it in the
And then,
chat
of course, there's
once
the
more,
key difference
real
at
quick.
the root of it all. While the Arab states have focused on becoming pillars of regional stability and world commerce,
Yeah, that's the link right there,
Iran's leaders
family.
have focused on steering their
Here,
people's
wait
wealth
real
to
quick.
fund terror and bloodshed.
Yeah, we got a little pullback
abroad.
occurring now. That's
Most
good.
tragic of all, they have dragged
But
down
yeah, with that being said, I
entire
appreciate
region.
each and every one of y'all for stopping by.
Countless lives were lost in the
Hope each and every
Iranian
one of y'all's
effort to
trades play
maintain a
out.
crumbling regime
Once
in
again,
Syria.
it's 11 o'clock and
What
we're getting that
happened in
move that I
Syria?
was talking about.
In
11
Lebanon,
o'clock, 12 p.m.
There Hezbollah
Eastern
proxies have
time.
pillaged the hopes of the nation.
Yeah, Matthew Manuel signing
Capital
off.
Beirut was
And I
once called
want
the
to
Paris
save. Oh, not
of the
save your
Middle
life. I
East.
want to save your
Can you
life too,
imagine?
but that's not
All
on
of
me.
this
I want to
misery,
change your life.
so much more, was entirely
Yeah.
avoidable.
With that being said,
Absolutely
here, let me turn this off so I can
avoidable, and
think.
Muhammad knew that.
Yeah, peace out, D Skirt. Peace out, Sherry. Peace out, Khalil. Peace out, D Community. Peace out, Elegant Boom. Peace out, Anil Papa. Can we enter NVIDIA? Yeah, it looks like potentially didn't get confirmation, but looks like there's potential for it. Peace out, Christine. Peace out, Todrick. Peace out, Dizzle. Peace out, I Play Roblox. Peace out, Josh. Peace out, I Caramba. Peace out, the new 100. Peace out. Let's see, Dwight. Peace out, Kelly. Peace out, Tyler. Yeah. Is this a scam text? Nope, it's not. But all right, yeah. Have a blessed day, family. Matthew Manuel signing off, and I want to change your life. Peace out, y'all.